Streakiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Buffaloes have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So SMU's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. And Jesse, in this age of transfers, quarterbacks are the hottest commodities. We've seen this guy, but now different uniform, different surroundings. It's his job to get everybody going in the same direction.
Well, he just has to take command of this offense early. And listen, we've seen in recent years transfer quarterback.
Finds a spot in the middle. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see DBs tackle like that.
Looking to throw, it's Wilcox. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Wasn't quite able to shake loose as he steps out of bounds at the 22. The Buffaloes offense will have its first possession of the game. This guy has all of the battle scars. He's got all of the trust of this team, David, as he has been their leader, their warhorse throughout his career.
Yeah, and we've seen him. He's been very productive. He's proven his worth in college football, but now he's taking his talents to a new team. And now he's got to show them what he's about. Great opportunity to start it off. Can he be the guy? Can he be the catalyst that takes this team to the next level?
He really is a guy you root for, too, I think, because he's waited his turn. He's found the right opportunity in the right situation. This is a guy everybody in the locker room absolutely loves. He has the ability to galvanize them and an opportunity to galvanize this fan base early in the season with a big game here right out of the gate.
Quick release on the RPO. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Guys, let's look big picture at Colorado. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out, and that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that raise the level of intensity for these guys for a whole offseason, Jesse, and do they come out better?
I think it has. I think the sense of urgency on this team has actually gone up. There were a lot of people patting them on the back last year. Yeah, you didn't win it all, but you made it to the playoff. Nice job. They're hungrier than they were a season ago. Let's see if that shows itself here today.
He'll field the punt and take it back. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Fox. Oh, he's got some space. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Buffaloes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Fox. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bucs! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. The Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. For just a second, let's take a big-picture view of SMU. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Dropping back, it's Wilcox. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. On the run, fires downfield. Got a man in the middle. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold offense.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Mustangs line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. Pressure coming. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab, it's low. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught, it's Everett. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Handoff from the shotgun. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Throws toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. It's good. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the ground with the back. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man down the middle. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And the Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Hey, you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun, the inside give. Past the 45. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Buffaloes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw on first down. Rushes on him, trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. And the Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Everett. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll run it. It's low. Headed to the end zone. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. UMass has had almost no answers today, and when they have had them, that other sideline has changed the questions. A puzzling performance in Amherst. They're trailing by 14 to Oregon. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Scanning the field, it's Wilcox. He lobs one high down the left side. He's got it on the outside. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. He rolls all the way down the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. First and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. He'll keep it himself. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, SMU!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Wants to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. On the run, it's Fox. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Out of the gun, looking to throw. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Wants to throw it. Gets it out fast. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Motion from the back. Got it behind the line. It's low. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to fire. Flips it out on the screen. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Colorado! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll send the back in motion. To throw, it's Wilcox. Makes the grab. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Mustangs want to move quickly. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Duarte. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Makes the grab. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught. Wide open spaces. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. Looking to throw, it's Wilcox. Looking to get it in. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's second and goal.
It's now second and goal.
Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Power ahead. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. This offense is so deep in the hole, it looks like the end zone's at the end of the earth. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field.
Holding. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move, he fires. Lost, the defense is wide open. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding. Offense.
Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge game. Throws for the tight end. He's got an open man. Oh, better look out. There he goes. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back.
Holding. Offense.
The penalty wipes out the big play and the touchdown. That is just a punch in the gut for any offense. They want to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Curse. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. How aggressive will they get on first and 10? Looking to throw on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Catch in the middle, it's Everett.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Going to the run to start this second half. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Curse. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling there out to the 35. Creates a little space. Nice move there. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Buffaloes are marching down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Right on the money. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Snagged in the middle. It's Curse. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Auburn has the lead right now, but I'd hold off on that celebration over at Toomer's Corner for the moment. This one is not over. They're up by 10 over Miami. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Wilcox. Fires to the big fella. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
3rd down coming up.
Gives it on the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And the Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Everett. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. The Buffaloes can really attack on this 2nd and short. The give to the back. At midfield, he's got room. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Curse. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
And the Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. Looking to pass. It's Wilcox. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
And the Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The give to the back. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Oh, they're after him. He's got the tight end. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold on.
Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. They'll run play action. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. This time he's got his man. And tackled there by the defense. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From From the gun, wants to pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Field goal is good.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Working that left side now. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding. Offense.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Going to sling it on second down. He's going to take off, and he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Pocket breaking down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Great job up front on this pass rush. Defense in a dime personnel grouping. They've got 6 DBs on the field. They're expecting pass, so they're going to have to win with 4 guys, and they're 4-1. They got the job done.
And the Buffaloes will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Running back searching for a hole. Nice move to pick up yardage. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
For the offense.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Under fire. Snagged out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Got the first down and more. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Quickly complete.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Leaves it with the back. And And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away.
Punt formation to kick it away.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. He'll try the left side. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Mustangs moving quickly to the line.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
Zings it complete to the right. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Wilcox. It's complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Now, a 4th down.
Motion from the wide receiver. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fox. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
At the 33. Brings up 2nd down.
On the move, it's Fox. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Finds his man down the middle. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
On the play. 1st and goal. Colorado.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the stomping has commenced.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Fresno State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Bulldog Stadium, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7.
Oh, he's got some space. There ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Mustangs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, it's Wilcox. Catch in the middle, it's Duarte. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Still on his feet at the 45. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. From the gun. Give on the inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Intercepted to stop the threat. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40, the 20, the 10, and he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Colorado.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
SMU 13.
Out of the end zone. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Looking downfield, it's Wilcox. Got it set up on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Duarte. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Crosses the 30. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
The Mustangs will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the boot, looking for his man. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Gets the back moving. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. 8th play of the drive coming up.
First down for the offense.
Reads it, fires complete.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.